Friction, the force that resists motion. Friction is a force that opposes the relative motion between two surfaces in contact. It arises from the interactions between the molecules of the two surfaces. When these surfaces try to move relative to each other, the intermolecular forces resist this motion, creating friction. Types of friction. There are several types of friction, each with its own characteristics. 1. Static friction. This is the force that prevents an object from starting to move when a force is applied to it. It acts in the opposite direction of the applied force, keeping the object stationary. 2. Kinetic friction. This is the force that acts between two surfaces when they are sliding relative to each other. It is generally less than static friction. 3. Rolling friction. This is the force that acts between a rolling object and the surface it rolls on. 3. It is typically much smaller than sliding friction, which is why wheels and ball bearings are used to reduce friction. The fluid friction. This is the force that acts between a fluid, liquid or gas and a solid surface. Factor 4. It is also known as viscous friction. Factors affecting friction. The magnitude of friction depends on several factors. Nature of the surfaces. Rougher surfaces have more friction than smoother surfaces. Factor 2. Normal force. The force pressing the two surfaces together. So, the greater the normal force, the greater the friction. Factor 3. Presence of lubricants. Lubricants reduce friction by creating a thin film between the surfaces. Effects of friction can have both positive and negative effects. Positive effects. Enables us to walk, drive, and grip objects. Allows us to light a match. Bonks. Helps in the braking of vehicles. Negative effects. Wears down surfaces, leading to wear and tear. Generates heat, which can be wasteful in machines. Reduces the efficiency of machines, reducing friction. Various methods can be used to reduce friction. And lubrication, using oils and greases to reduce friction between surfaces. Polishing, making surfaces smoother to reduce friction. Factor 3. Using ball bearings or roller bearings. These devices reduce friction by replacing sliding friction with rolling friction. Or streamlining, designing objects to reduce air resistance. By understanding friction and its effects, we can find ways to minimize its negative impacts and maximize its benefits in our daily lives and technological applications.